Universal Mardi Gras is back at Universal Orlando Resort, and today we are trying everything. Of course, I can't do it alone. I've brought my lovely girlfriend, Madison, and Trevor from Orlando Informer. Trevor, I know you don't have a mic right now, but go ahead and share a fun fact about yourself. No. Are you serious? That's crazy. Okay, the first item is the Colombian Burger. So it has a pineapple cabbage slaw, as well as a garlic sauce and jack cheese. This was one of the thumbnail options we shot, and I was smelling it the whole time, and it smelled incredible. So I'm extremely excited to try it out. Here we go. We are starting out so strong. This is probably the best burger I've ever had at any of these seasonal events. Maybe at Universal. I'd have to think about at Universal, but definitely at these seasonal events. This is an incredible burger. The pineapple cabbage slaw really complements it well. It keeps it like kind of light. The garlic sauce is not too garlic-y. That was what I was worried about, is that, it'd be overpowering. A really incredible burger. Oh, I forgot to mention there's also potato sticks on top that gives it a little bit of a crunch. Again, this is incredible. I want to eat this whole thing right now, and this is only the first item of the day, so I've got a long way to go.
This is the arepa de choclo, which is sweet corn cakes griddled with honey butter and some cheese. We might have an early favorite on our hands. I absolutely love the sweet honey butter on top of that corn cake. I'm not a super big cheese eater. I know, crazy. However, this isn't very overpowering. I really enjoy the honey butter. Oh my goodness, that is. This is the oblea, which is a crispy wafer filled with strawberries and dulce de leche. It's the perfect combination of sticky and sweet. The dulce de leche is super thick, and on a warm day like today is definitely sticking to my teeth a little bit, but I don't mind that, especially with the cut from the sweet strawberries. This is called aguardiente punch. Now, pro tip, we accidentally left our little gummies, blackberry gummies, inside the punch, and so the beautiful pink color has shifted a little bit to be a little darker. However, what it has in here is blackberry, lime, aguardiente, and some simple syrup. Cheers. The flavors are so good despite the color. I absolutely love that blackberry. The hint of lime is really coming through as well. I really recommend this one.
Ring the bell for a favorite item alert, because the Brigadeiros are back from Brazil, which is located right across from Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. One of my favorite items in the past years. Now, I will say, I feel like my memory serves me correctly. In past years, it was 3 different flavors, whereas this year, it seems like we received all one flavor 3 times. Let's see how they are this year. So that's most comparable to like a dense chocolate cake, and it's got an awesome crunch on the outside with the sprinkles. We will see if it remains one of my favorite desserts at Mardi Gras this year. It definitely has in past years.
So my fun fact is I'm wearing basically the same outfit as the last video, so go check it out. But this is the pão de queijo. It's the Brazilian cheese bread. So this is a returning item, had it the last couple years. So this is cheese and bread. I'm not sure what more there is to really review about it, but it was really good. You really have to like carbs. I'm not like the biggest carb person, so I probably wouldn't get it again, but for those who love cheese, who love bread, this is it. This is your go-to item.
Also from Brazil is the shrimp moqueca. It is a shrimp and coconut cream stew with white rice and micro greens on top here, and then you've got a lime wedge as well. I'm trying to get, as always, the perfect bite here of a little bit of everything. This one is good as well. It's got big chunks of, I feel like it's tomatoes inside the stew. That was tasty with the shrimp. All the flavors go well. Not my favorite item, but not bad at all.
This is always my favorite item at Mardi Gras. It's the fried green tomato sandwich. It has pickles, lettuce, onion, Cajun remoulade, and it comes with chips. I know it's early in the day, but I can say pretty confidently, I think this is gonna remain my favorite. It's so good. The crisp of the fried tomatoes mixed with that great remoulade sauce and the pickles. There's so many complex flavors in here. I absolutely adore this sandwich.
Of course, it's not Mardi Gras without beignets. They are returning along with the king cake over at the corner, across from like Fallon and Rip Ride Rocket, across from Indian Cafe as well. Beignets are back and the same as ever.
From Puerto Rico, we've got the Pastelitos de Guava, which is a guava-filled puff pastry. It's a great combination of flavors. Who doesn't love guava? You gotta kind of tear into the middle to get to the guava. The puff pastry, though, is so soft, great to bite into.
I have the bacalitos. So this is crispy salt cod fritters with bell peppers, cilantro, and onions served with mayo ketchup. I love mayo ketchup. I'm gonna break this open. Oh, that might be too much mayo ketchup. So definitely a lot more fritter than there is cod. I'm sure if I got further into this fritter, I'm sure there'd be plenty to go around and be more balanced, but this mayo ketchup is fantastic. For that alone, I really enjoy this. So do I want fish every day walking around a theme park in the middle of the afternoon? Probably not, but in the evening or on a cold day, this would be perfect.
Next up is the Pastelon from Puerto Rico. And so one of the awesome chefs here at Universal was just telling me that this is like a Puerto Rican lasagna. So that was a cool description of it. It's a layered casserole of sweet plantains, picadillo beef topped with Edam cheese. Okay, here we go. This is another delicious one. It's a huge portion. I know it doesn't like fill up the whole tray, but I will say just with like how heavy it is, I think this is really filling. Like I think this one you'd really be able to eat and you'd be good. I feel like I could have this for lunch and I'd be good till dinner. Very good, sweet. It was a little sweeter than I expected, but in a good way. Kind of like me. Over in Spain is the Ensalada de Popolo. Hope I said that right. Probably didn't. Traditional Spanish salad with octopus, fresh herbs, tomatoes, cucumbers, paprika, and sherry vinegar. Most of the people trying food today are not octopus people. So, well, they're regular people, but they're like, you know what I mean, they just don't like octopus. This is a great appetizer, just kind of start out your day, nice and light, very nice flavors combined. The cucumbers particularly stand out and give it a really fresh taste with the octopus. I like it. Slightly spicy, like 1.5 out of 5, like, you know, not spicy, but not spicy as well. And again, I would start out the day with this and then move into something that's a little heavier.
This is the Crema Catalana from Spain. It is a bruleed citrus milk with candied orange peel on top. I'm a sucker for anything that's been creme bruleed. And I absolutely love the citrus in here. It's very light, very citrusy. The nice sugar on top adds a nice little crunch to your bite. I recommend this one. Also from Spain is the Papitas Bravas, which is crispy seasoned potatoes and a paprika aioli. The star of the show here is that paprika aioli. It adds a nice little bite to the back of your tongue. I'd recommend trying to get a little bite of that on every potato.
We are now at the Germany booth, and I have called in the reinforcements. Anna from the Pew 2, one of the two pews, is here, and she's going to tell you about the next item, which has onions in it, which I do not partake in.
Yes, I am a big fan of onions, so I'm going to do my best on the pronunciation of this. I believe it is Kaspetzel. Please don't judge me for that, but it's basically crispy onions and cheese, which is right up my alley. So we're going to dig in. That looks like potato or something in there, which I'm also a fan of, so let's see. I have no idea what the middle of this is, but it's really, really good. It's somewhere between like pasta and like potato. Maybe it's like a gnocchi kind of situation, but it's just cheesy, it's oniony, it's very salty, but this is really good. Like I'm probably gonna sit here and eat this whole tin.
This is the chicken schnitzel. It's returning. It comes with the lemon wedge on top, fried chicken, and a little bit of mustard. So I'm also noticing, I don't recall this little salt on top previously, so maybe they've added a little salt this year. I feel like last year I didn't use a fork and I made a big deal out of it, so this year I'm not going to make a big deal out of it, but I'm still not using a fork. As good as I remember it, and if you like fried chicken, this is about as simple as it gets. Just, you know, some fried chicken, the lemon gives it a nice little taste to kick to it, but yeah, there's a little fried chicken thigh. Is it a thigh? Hope so. Let me go look. Confirmed, thigh. Also from the Pew 2, I've brought along Tyler. Not that we've used with Taylor. They're kind of close.
I get called Taylor quite a bit, and I think you get called Tyler just as often.
I respond to really any name.
Yeah.
Bad names, nice names.
Yeah,
Tyler.
I'm pretty good about just answering to anything.
As I eat my schnitzel, Tyler's brought his own dish here.
I got the currywurst. So I am a big fan of curry. Don't mind the microphone. It's fine. Audio's great like this, but yeah, I think this is a new item for this year's event. It was one of the ones that when it was released, I knew I was going to have to get, so I'm glad Taylor had me over so I could try it. Had to work around the cord. It's just like what you would expect. So it is basically kind of a spicy curry. I'm going to give this, like, on a scale of 5, I would say this is like a 3 spicy, 3.5 spicy. pretty spicy, but it's just curry on top of a bratwurst. So it's exactly, if you like both of those things, you're gonna love this because it's exactly what it is.
Next up is the Muton. It is a fried lemon vanilla fritters dusted with powdered sugar. My friend told me that he prefers this over beignets.
Huh. That wasn't me. I didn't say that
No,
because I've never had this.
Yeah.
And so just grab one.
Yeah, I only brought one fork. I'm kind of a rude.
That's okay. Anna said she wanted to try this, so I'm having an internal debate whether I just want to pop the whole thing in my mouth.
She's looking too. She's staring right at us right now.
Okay, I'll just take one bite. It's okay. I don't want to get in too much trouble.
Madison said the same thing.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Dink.
Yeah. Okay, Tyler, I know you have a lot of thoughts on it.
I don't know if it's... I don't think it's better than a beignet, but I'm also wearing like the Cafe du Monde shirt, so like I've got high expectations with beignets, but it is really good. It's got that, like the lemon's not overpowering, there's just like a little bit of lemon flavor in it. What do you think?
I also do not think it's better than a beignet. I would put it at the same level. I think they're equals.
Equals, just opposites, right?
Yes.
From France, Central Park Crepes, you can get a creme brulee banana foster crepe. Let's dig in. So my favorite part of this, hands down, is those creme brulee bananas. Such a great crisp crunch on them. I love how sweet it makes the bananas taste. The cream's pretty good too.
These are the Churro Loops served with chocolate. They are, I guess, technically speaking, loops. They look more like teardrops to me, but I don't know if churro teardrops would really sell as well as Churro Loops. So that's neither here nor there. A lot of times, so this is over in Mexico, and they a lot of times have vegan churros, but they do not have vegan churros this year. So I think this is perhaps the replacement of vegan churros. They are vegetarian, of course, but not vegan this year. I'm going to break apart the loop, and now it makes like a U. So I prefer these over the churros in the park just at the snack stands. It's a little more delicate of a churro. They're a little smaller, and they taste a little better, a little fresher. I'm a fan.
I am so excited for the Quesa Bueno. It's birria beef in a corn tortilla with Monterey Jack cheese, served with birria broth. I love birria tacos, so I think this is right up my alley.
Woo! Hey.
So this is definitely going to be a go-to item for me this Mardi Gras season. Again, I love birria tacos. That was fantastic, and I want to say this is like a jus. I know this comes from the beef. It's fantastic. I loved it. 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10. Love the tacos. And now I'm going in on the Chile Verdes. It's tortillas topped with chile braised, shredded chicken, salsa verde, cilantro onion mix with lime crema and cojita cheese. I'm so ready for this. Ooh. I just said that the Quesa Bueno was my go-to item. This just beat that out. This is fantastic. And for the price, this is $7.49. And you get all of this. This is fantastic. You have your protein, you've got your cheese, you've got your sour cream, you got your salad, you got everything. This is, you can't miss this one. Go-to item.
Over in the Coca-Cola marketplace, which is right in front of Animal Actors, they have brought back the universal delicacy known as the twisted tater. It's where they take a potato and twist it on a stick. The key to these is you have to eat them really quickly. We let this one get a little cold, and it's not as good as when they're fresh, but they're still good. Next up, we've got a soda flavored item. This is an orange soda flavored Whoopi Pie. It's got the whipped cream in the center and then orange soda. Oh, there's also an orange marmalade inside. This one is not for me. If you're a huge like orange soda fan, perhaps, but it tastes a little too like artificial orange to me. So I wouldn't get this one again.
All right, I don't know how I feel about this item. I'm gonna read to you what's in it and then you tell me what you think. It's the Cherry Cola BBQ Pork Slider. It's slow-cooked carnitas with cherry cola barbecue sauce on a Hawaiian pretzel bun, served with lemon lime soda-infused coleslaw. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. Let's see. So before giving my full review, I want to try the coleslaw real quick. It's different, not my favorite item, but it is very unique. If you want something completely different that you can't get other than Mardi Gras, try it at least once. It's not horrible, it's just a different flavor. Oh, Canada, we've moved on to the poutine. The first poutine I'm trying is the candied bacon and onion poutine. That's candied bacon spiced curly fries with caramelized onion gravy, cheese curd, spiced maple bacon, and parsley. Sounds right up my alley. Let's dig in. That bacon is fantastic. You know, it's poutine as always, but you add the onion, the candied bacon, oh my gosh. I could just eat the bacon. They give you so much of it. But like for the price, again, this is an item to grab if you're hungry, don't mind eating a lot of carbs, go to. And now we're on to vegan wild mushroom poutine. That is seasoned curly fries with vegan cheddar, mushroom gravy, and truffle oil. Very excited for this one as well. I just like fries, honestly. Nothing wrong with that. So if you are not a mushroom fan, this is not for you. It is very good, but it's got a lot of mushrooms in it. But the cheese, the fries, everything's good. I really do enjoy this, but if I personally could choose, and I'll eat vegan, I'll eat meat, I would choose the candied bacon poutine. That was just awesome.
Next up in Thailand is the green curry with chicken. It's got spicy green curry chicken with shiitake mushrooms, eggplant, snap peas, red bell peppers, and jasmine rice. So the curry was good, but I will say the menu description said spicy, and I didn't taste any spice. For me, I'd give it a 1 out of 5 on spice. Your experience may vary. You know, we filmed one of these videos one time, and I was like, yeah, this isn't spicy at all. Then like the next visit, it was like the spiciest thing I've tried. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, when I tried it, not spicy at all. It is tasty. I'd put it kind of in the middle of the items I've tried today. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. Just kind of in the middle. We're switching it up. Next up is a mocktail. This is the Butterfly Pea Blossom Mocktail. It also comes with alcohol if you'd like. New Amsterdam gin, to be specific. And it's butterfly tea matcha with passion fruit syrup, mint syrup, simple syrup, and lime juice that you squeeze into the drink here. So I am going to do that now. And I've heard a rumor that it changes the color. I don't know if this is true or not, but we're going to find out. I don't know if it really changed the color that much. It's still a beautiful color, but I don't know if it's changed. Okay. Oh, I'd get that again. The matcha flavor really comes through. You can really taste the matcha, but the mint is also pretty strong. It's like a mixture of mint and matcha is the flavors that I taste. This is good. Very different. Also from Thailand is the chicken sauté. It's marinated chicken on a skewer with Thai cucumbers and a peanut sauce. I do love a good chicken skewer, so let's see how it is. I like the chicken skewer plain. The peanut sauce didn't add a lot for me. I will say these Thai cucumbers, extremely spicy. Spiciness alert, it brought tears to my eyes, about a 4 out of 5. Over in China, we found pork pot stickers with a black vinegar and chili dipping sauce. This is another one that's extremely spicy. I haven't taken a sip of water yet. The spiciness of this one, it's like hard to describe, but it like travels. You can feel the spiciness traveling down your throat. It is very, very spicy. If you like spicy food though, it is very tasty. I would get this again. Just make sure you get a water with it because you'll need it. Also from China is the spicy smashed cucumbers. This is spicy marinated cucumbers with peanuts, cilantro, and scallions. It's my lucky day. These are a lot of, in San Francisco, there's a lot of spicy items all together. So if you're into spice, this is the place to go. This one isn't quite as spicy as some of the other things I've tried today. I would say, maybe 2 out of 5 on the spice scale. It is refreshing for a nice hot day at Mardi Gras. On a cooler day, I don't know if I would select this one in particular. Very simple. I'm a simple guy, so I like it. But if you're looking for something, a more complex dish, I'd probably choose a different dish.
Alrighty, I love salad. I love Sichuan sauce. This is a Sichuan noodle salad. Spicy cold noodle salad with cucumbers, peanuts, cilantro, and scallions. I'm the biggest cucumber fan. Very few things I dislike, and cucumber is one of them. Out of everything I've tried so far today, this kind of lands somewhere in the middle. Not my favorite item, not my least favorite item. The noodles feel maybe a tad dry. I know it's a salad. I was just expecting maybe a little bit more flavor, or a little bit more sauce of some kind, I guess. I know it doesn't say it has any, but I think it's just missing a little something. It's not bad, and it's spicy. Warning, it's very spicy, it's tingling. But I'd probably pass again, but glad I tried it. It's just not for everyone.
Perhaps for the first time in our video's history, can't recall a time we've done this, we're gonna do 2 items at once. I've got from the Philippines, the Padan
Nailed it.
cheesecake. I had never heard of this before. It's a plant, apparently, that's used as flavoring in different parts of the world. So this is a cheesecake with a whipped topping and shaved toasted coconut. It sounds right up my alley, so I'm excited. Trevor, what do you have?
Yeah, I've got the Hong Kong boba tea, and I'm really looking forward to this. It's Hong Kong style oolong milk tea over ice with coffee, boba, and salted cheese faux. Sounds great, and I'm gonna be honest with you, my lips are still tingling from the Sichuan noodle salad, so I'm dying to take a drink of this. I'm gonna shut up and just drink it.
I really, really like this. I wish the portion was slightly bigger, but it is absolutely delicious. I would 100% get it again. One of my favorite items of the day. I like all kinds of cheesecake, but this is really good.
And kind of like Taylor, this is my favorite sweet item I've had today. This is awesome. I do like boba tea, admittedly, and I love coffee. So right up my alley. You know, I don't normally drink a lot of milk tea primarily, but this is really, really good. Highly recommend. Next up from the Philippines is Crispy Lumpia. It is pork-filled crispy rice paper roll with dipping sauce after much deliberation. I actually like these without the sauce. Just a personal opinion. The sauce isn't bad, but I really think it takes away from the overall flavor of the pork and the rice paper roll. So if I was to get these again, I would eat them just as is. I don't think they really need the sauce, so. But to each their own. I'm about to try the Pancit Bihon. It's rice noodles, sauteed vegetable, pulled chicken, garlic, and soy sauce. This is very soy heavy. You can taste that soy sauce. It is undeniable. In the first bite, I had a lot of noodles. I don't know why, the texture threw me off just a little bit. I think overall it's good, but it's very salty. It's very salty. Again, not something I think I would come out here just for, but I also enjoy it. It's not my favorite item. It's not my least favorite either. It's kind of somewhere in the middle.
This is the drink I'm most excited to try at Mardi Gras. A lot of you probably already know I don't drink alcohol, so this was one I'm really looking forward to. It's the Buco Juice. It's coconut water, coconut milk, coconut cream, pandan extract, again, like in the cheesecake, smoked sea salt, and it's served in a souvenir coconut cup. I have heard it's a little sticky, and they did fill it to the brim, and the ice has melted a little bit, so I haven't decided how I'm going to drink it yet, but we're just going to do our best. That's all we can do in life, really. I would describe this as a more fun chocolate milk. Like, it reminds me a lot of chocolate milk, but it's not chocolatey. It's like a different, more floral, like almost like a floral chocolate milk. You can definitely taste the coconut in it, or maybe like, you know, the coconut milk, so I'm sure that's what's giving it kind of the milk taste. One of the most unique non-alcoholic drinks that I've had at Universal. I would get it again. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the souvenir cup, but it is pretty fun.
Hello, Italy. We are going to try the Baglione with berries. I'm gonna mess all of these words up. Frangelico Anglaise with mixed berries topped with toasted hazelnuts. It says it contains alcohol, but when we asked the team members, they said it did not. Just for safety, I'm trying it out. Ooh. So this is incredibly refreshing. I really do like it on a hot day. This is perfect. Again, not sure if it contains alcohol or not, but I have to say, the strawberries, the blueberries, the peanuts, the whipped topping, very light whipped topping. It's not too heavy. I think it just all culminates into something that, again, is very refreshing on a hot day. We're taking another trip down to Italy with the Roman Suple. It's mozzarella and provolone filled risotto with vodka sauce and roasted red pepper aioli. Just gonna use my hands for this. Looks fantastic. This is one of my favorite items I've had all day. This is fantastic. I really thought there would be more mozzarella, but it's overpowered in like the best way by the aioli. I am amazed by this. I'll probably get it every time I come to Mardi Gras, to be honest with you. It is fantastic. Could be a little heavy, I can understand that. Not a lot of protein, but overall for flavor, 20, 30 out of 10, recommend. We're off to Belgium. My liege, we have a cookie butter liege waffle. It is warm crystallized waffle topped with cookie butter, whipped topping, and Biscoff cookies. Come on now. We're on a Delta flight. This is fantastic. Very, very, very good sweet treat. I'm not a huge fan of sweets, but this is wonderful. I could eat, I don't know if I'd eat the whole thing, but I could eat most of this myself. That's saying something, being not such a sweet person, more of a savory person. So highly recommend Biscoff cookies, of course, fantastic. So make sure you stop by and get it. I'm really looking forward to this one. This is the sweet and savory Gouda and onion waffle. So it has a warm crystallized waffle, smoked Gouda, beer braised onions, and Black Forest ham. My gosh, that cookie butter waffle was fantastic, but I like this a lot more because you're getting in the savory to cut the sweet by just a bit. It's just enough to where I could honestly eat this entire thing, no problem. I think the cookie butter would get too sweet. I'd have to give it to somebody else. I could eat this whole thing myself, 100%. And you get a lot of waffles. Like, this is a lot of food. So if you're looking for something sweet and savory, I don't feel like we've had too many items that were the best of both worlds. This is where it's at right here.
What a fantastic day at Universal Mardi Gras. My favorite items of the day has to be the Colombian Burger at number 1, and then the Pandan cheesecake at number 2. Both of those absolutely incredible. Special shout out though to the coconut drink. We'll put the name on the screen. That was really good as well. That would be my number 3 item. I said to Trevor I was only going to 2 items though, so that was kind of unfair to Trevor. Madison said she liked the fried green tomato po' boy, was her favorite item. Trevor, how about you?
So I have 2 favorite items. The Roman Suple was fantastic. That garlic aioli, I can't just sing its praises enough. And then I really like the Chiles Verdes was my second favorite item. I mean, they were really neck and neck. Maybe the Chiles won out just by a hair, but they were both fantastic.
And so that will do it. If you enjoyed this video, I'll leave another one right here about mistakes to avoid if you visit Universal. These are things you absolutely cannot do.